welcome to our beautiful 1.18 survival let's play. Now I have a few plans for today, and I've been mining a bit, still don't have diamonds, but getting close. So I've been mining, mostly gathering building materials like logs, the deep slate, the cobblestone. I started cooking up some stone just in case I want to build with stone, just not positive yet. And kind of got us this little layer of chest going. So I think we actually need to start a little starter house for us, which is going to be like the farmhouse for the kingdom, or one of the farmhouses for the kingdom. Who knows how many we're going to actually build. But this is our starter area, and for your starter areas in your survival worlds, if you are planning to build in big kingdoms and or towns and villages, you always want your starter area. There is a creeper to be like a farm area, because you need to gather all this. You need to gather animals, you need to gather wheat, all that you need to survive. So it is just better, like if you think about it, to do it that way, as you can keep your starter area around with you, kill the creeper, throughout the whole build and life cycle of your world. So that's what I plan on doing. Now right here, I am planning maybe like a two-story area. Ooh, words come back to me. Like a two-story area right here, and possibly come off to an awning or a side room that will be our storage room, or the second floor will be our storage room. I haven't fully decided yet what I will be doing with that, but what I know now is pretty much the design I want to go with. So I feel it's time to roll with a little bit of replay. So let's go and get it. I'm actually quite happy with the house. It's not what I was picturing in my head at all, but I'm happy with the house. So what I have is pretty much this down lower area, which will be like a storage. We'll have more furnaces, possibly like a stack out of chests or anything down here. And then right over here, we have this storage, which one of the bars, the post, is actually a tree. I just thought it was cool to leave it in and actually make it a part of the build. And a stack out of chests. So for right now, like down here, we'll actually have some storage down here. So that will help us out with actually getting everything organized as of now, as we don't need a lot right now. And let's actually go up, take a look. I set out two spots. So these are my main chests. So what I call them is my main building chests. So I have my wood up here, have all this down here. You know, you always want to keep the valuables in your main area. We have deep slate here, as deep slate's going to be the main building item we'll use for this town as of right now, and cobble and you know, we'll soon get andesite and all that, also granite with the dye right here. So I feel like this is actually like, oh, it's raining. Is it night? No, it's not night. I feel like we did really good with this. I mean, for our world, I mean, it's doing pretty well. If you have any edit suggestions to the house, let me know, because I don't know if I want to bring this half slab all the way over, or oak slab, whatever, all the way over yet, but I feel like I might need to, just to add something to it besides it going straight up like this. Kind of looks off to me. I do know I want to come up here. I wish I had spruce, but I honestly do not have spruce yet, because I haven't been up the mountain really. Let's see, let's just grab, this will work for us. So let's go on the crafting table and actually, let's see, let's do 10. I hear you. I hear you, trader, but I ain't trading with you. So let's come down here and let's do this to add some definition. Alright, that, I don't know if I like that. You know what, instead of it being there, let's actually, see, I don't know, like it's, I know this house needs something, I just don't know exactly what. So I did, we'll jump because I'm being very ADD right now. So actually inside of these posts, I left it hollow. This zombie actually reminded me of it. And I just put some torches in there because I was having a little bit of spawning, which is not something, I just put it in the same spot. I put it in the same spot. So that's not really something I was wanting. There we go. You know what? I like that. Let's go with that. Yeah, I like that. So I'll put that around this house. I think what we need to go into now is I'm going to take a quick screenshot of the world, go into replay mod so I can fly high, and the area that we have, don't put one there, the build that we're planning so far for this town, our starter area, whatever you want to call it, we need to start deciding what we're actually going to do layout wise. Buildings, houses, take it, these are just builds for the city. It's not going to be a lot of actual usable houses. It's going to be mostly decorative houses just to build our city up. So let's actually go up top, up high, and let's actually plan this out. Okay, so now that we have a screenshot, what I want to do is kind of plan out what our idea for this is to be. So what I'm going to do is actually start picking some colors, and we're going to start off with red. Now we have our starter farm town right here. And what I'm actually planning is to do a few little houses going along right here, and possibly some back here just to get like a small town going. So what I'm actually planning is to take this pathway and actually, let's get this a little bit smaller. There we go. And continue this pathway over and kind of circle out this way. And so this is going to be a bridge here, and this is actually going to circle around. And this pathway here is going to come out. We have the mine shaft here, and it's just going to come right back here and circle in and pretty much connect. So that is my plan for this area. Now right here is like this cove like area, so we really can't do much building there. It's going to be more of a scenery of looking. Now what I also want to do is bring in some homes. So we'll do some homes in like blue. So these are going to be small homes, or kind of keep them a little bit smaller than this, but we are going to do some larger ones as well. And it's probably just going to be basically like lined up going along this road here to kind of give that town atmosphere, as well as bringing in some side roads going up the mountain and all just kind of fading off. And then we're just gonna have some more houses kind of lining it up going around. Okay, so I did a little bit more of a drawing. So basically what we have is these reds is the main roads, and it goes all the way through here, and then the orange is pretty much what we have planned out as a pathway. And so that's going to be more of the look of the pathway here in between the farms, and the red's going to be more established. So we're going to have all these houses / businesses all throughout here. There's all these blues. And these lime greens are more of statues and decorative places. And this purple represents a dock area, which there will be buildings and whatnot all along there as well. It's just that has not crossed what I planned yet, which will come back once we build up a dock and kind of figure that out. So it comes up here, and you go through a main entryway for a castle. And I kind of marked out a castle. It's definitely not going to stay like this. But basically how the square is, because there's a large square flat area here. So I wanted to make sure I got that out. So it's kind of planned out as that, and like a more garden area here, another tower, and it walks out here. So yes, we're going to possibly like build stuff throughout here, but it's going to be more of a few sheep farms or industrial areas that will disguise as various things throughout the town and whatnot we're going to put in this area, and basically do like throughout here more of walkways, some campground area. And that's what I have so far that I want to do. I do know, see where this blue dot is, possibly put a lighthouse in the future, just not positive, but that's in the future plans of maybe to do that. But not really. I say a lighthouse, it's more of a guard tower house, like to watch, or right here, watch everything coming into the dock. And we'll also, let's grab that color again, possibly put one there. So it'll just guard both edges of this dock, and like we could actually bring this dock out a little bit further if we wanted to. Now that's basically the plan I have so far, but there is some more changes we could be doing. This is definitely not set in stone. As you build, it definitely changes as you go. I mean, that is some rather big plans that I have to do, but I would like to get, possibly I say, let's get a pathway and a road built up to over there, and a lot of the houses done within a month. I feel like we could do that. So what I'm going to do now is kind of walk this area out, because I haven't really explored it just from looking from above. So like that main road is actually going to come out through this way. It is very mountainous, but you know, we will come through. So that road I had planned like to whip up through here, and some more little smaller houses up on this side. And then let's actually jump over here where I'm not falling out everywhere. I haven't actually came through here, so I'm kind of excited for this. So that road's just going to really circle through here, and we're going to have houses all throughout as I'm walking over here, so it is going to change a little, but that main road's going to come right through here. And then we'll have buildings and everything all throughout here, which we will do a little terrain work to work that out. Let's, ooh, dark oak ice. Oh, that could have been big fall. But over here is where we're gonna have that dock area, and it's gonna look really cool on this stone edge. We'll have it built up all throughout here, and then like a road coming out through this top side. Buildings that, you know, go down, walkways being able to go down. It's just gonna look so amazing. All right here is gonna have buildings, and it's have this road that just travels all the way throughout to this side over here for the large castle that we will be building. I don't even know the design yet that we'll be going through. Let me pop up over there, and then I'll be right back. So I walked from way over there, And we are actually coming up, and the world is loading in over to this side because I haven't really walked over here. So it looks like that birch forest actually stretches all throughout that way. But this is like where the castle will be. It is going to stretch in a little bit further into this area over here. And then down here as well. It's going to just like, it's going to kind of go with the landscape, but still look pretty amazing. And that's going to be, I feel like this castle is where we'll move most of our storage, as it will have the large rooms to be able to sustain all the stuff we'll have collected by then. Wow, just look over there. Okay, there's so much in this world that I do need to explore, and I really think we need to have an exploring day and go see all that this world has to offer. But that is actually all we have for this video, and thanks for hanging out in the world with me, as it is your world as well. And as always, y'all, stay crafty.